Ding dong, daddy, ding ding. It's your boy, easy. Oh,
It's E. Kelly.
oh baby, pour me water, holy water, quench this fire. Pour me water, some holy water, make it quench this fire. Everybody want me, make I no fall in love with you. But I no answer them, I tell them say na you. Right now you come and then you play me for a fool. I'm out here wondering waiting I do. Yeah.
So y'all, I'm currently making pizza right now. It's actually keto style pizza. As you guys know, I am on the keto diet and I have to cook a lot of my food. I can go and buy foods from restaurants, but it's easier to just cook it because I know what I'm putting in the food and I don't have to worry about, you know, any added sugars, hidden sugars, or anything like that. I know what I'm putting in it because I'm the one who's making it. So right now it is on a minute, so I have like a minute and a half left before it's completely done. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. Oh, it's looking good. I'm excited. Today will be story time. I will just talk to you guys and yeah, I'll be back when the pizza is ready so we can start talking. You guys, so the pizza is ready and this is how it looks. This is the final outcome of the pizza and it looks so good, y'all. Like, I'm ready to tear this pizza up. As you can see, I put spinach, pepperoni, bacon, and some sausage bits on there. Italian sausage. And yes, this crust is made out of cheese. Yes. So yummy. I'm ready to dig in. I made a keto pizza. And I showed you guys a clip of it and what it looks like. And it looks so delicious. And I am about to eat it. And here it is, you guys. It looks so good, bruh. Like, oh, I'm ready for this. But also, this is going to be story time, so here we go. But before we get into the video, I'm going to say a prayer. Okay, y'all, when I tell you I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Yeah, this is some good ranch, by the way. This is good ranch. I actually got this ranch from with a salad from Dairy Queen. Shout out to Dairy Queen, y'all. Like, they have the best BLT salad, and it's also one of the food items on the menu that I can eat on being on the keto diet. So if you have not tried Dairy Queen's BLT salad, I suggest you try it. And I get the grilled chicken. They have option with fried chicken, but I do grilled chicken instead of fried. But this ranch is everything. It's so good. It's so light and it's so light and tasty. I also like Hidden Valley ranch, but that ranch is like real thick. So this little ranch here, Mozzarella ranch, is my second favorite. I do have Hidden Valley ranch, but I like using that Mozzarella ranch too because it's not as thick. But y'all, this pizza hot. Oh my god. This pizza is so good. I think this one tastes better than the last time I made it. The first time I made it, it was good, but this one is bomb. This one tastes way better. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I will put the ingredients in the description below so you guys can make it yourselves, and then I also will record a video of me making this pizza so you guys can see the process. And it don't take long at all either, y'all. It don't take long at all to make. Really, you know, it's simple ingredients. You just gotta have the toppings. But today is Saturday, September the 21st. No, the 22nd. Yeah, the 22nd. And today I worked from 7 to 3 today. I was so tired, y'all. I was so tired this morning. I was falling asleep at work while I was like waiting for customers. What time did I go to bed last night? I think I went to sleep around like 1 in the morning. I don't know why I stayed up so late. I was so exhausted yesterday. I was exhausted yesterday. Like, I worked all day yesterday too, and I was very, very tired. But when I got home, even though I was still tired when I got home, I didn't go to sleep right away like I thought I was. And also at work yesterday, one of the managers made me mad. Like, so when I came in yesterday, I came in around 12:30 yesterday. And so when I work long shifts, we have, well, when anybody work a long shift, they have 3 different breaks. We have 2 15-minute breaks and 1 whole hour break. So for my first 15-minute break, I was supposed to take that break around maybe 2 o'clock. Well, I didn't take it to almost 3 o'clock. And I had to do it on my own, because normally they send somebody to relieve me so that I can go to break. But she didn't send nobody. So I walked away from the register. I didn't have no customers. I turned my light off and I went on my break, because if I wouldn't have did that, I wouldn't have took a break. And then I had a lunch at 4:30. So it wouldn't have made no sense for me to stay on the register and go to my first break at 3 o'clock and then have to turn back around at 4 to take a lunch. So I just went ahead and took my break. And I guess she got mad because I went ahead and took my break without her permission. But I don't care. But so after I came back from my lunch, I had to go to another register. And I got off at 9:30 last night. So tell me why 9:30 rolls around and nobody has came to relieve me. So at this point, I'm like ringing up customers. I'm getting irritated because my body is hurting. Well, it wasn't hurting, but it was tired. My body was feeling really, really tired yesterday. I was tired. My body was tired. My feet was killing me from standing up all day. And I'm ready to go home. Like, I'm ready to go. And nobody still came to relieve me. So the cashier in front of me was like, I'll come and relieve you. So she turned her light off. She's so sweet. She turned her light off and was finished ringing up her customers so that she can come to my own register. So finally somebody came when it was almost 10 o'clock to come relieve me. And when I left, while I was leaving, she gonna say, you got off at 9:30? Y'all, I ignored her, but I wanted to knock her out. Like, I wanted to, like, she just don't know how close she was from getting her feelings hurt. Like, I'm the type of person who, I know how to control my anger for the most part. I used to not can do that. I've calmed down a lot now. So I can control my anger for the most part. But yesterday was not the day. She just don't know how close she was to get her feelings hurt. Like, I was close to snapping. Going off. I could have snapped on anybody yesterday. That's how tired I was. I had such a long day at school. A long week. Not just yesterday. I had such a long week. And so for her to be playing around, like, no ma'am. Don't play with me. I'm ready to go. When it's time for her to go, she go. I want to go too. Like, don't nobody want to be there. Not if I don't have to be there. I don't want to be there no longer than what I have to. But anyway. So when I got home, I don't know why I did not go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep right away like I thought I was. I stayed up on YouTube watching videos. And before you knew it, it was 1 o'clock. I was like, wow. I had took a shower, got in bed, and watched videos. And so when I got up this morning, I got up at 5 this morning because I wanted to cook breakfast, and I wanted to make sure I had enough time to cook breakfast and eat before going to work. So I got up 2 hours early. I probably shouldn't have done that because that's why I was so tired this morning. But this morning I was like about to fall over, about to pass out because I was so tired. And I'm always tired. Like, that's a problem. I don't think I should always be tired, but I'm always on the go. I'm always doing something. Like, this is the only time where I actually have time to sit down and relax. Really on Saturday evenings. That's it. And really, I'm not going to be able to sit down for too long because I got to clean up. So, who else eats ranch on their pizza? Comment below. Y'all, this is good. Let me know what y'all think, what y'all do. Have y'all like ranch on y'all pizza? Or do y'all like putting other stuff on y'all pizza? I know some people like putting barbecue sauce on their pizza. Some folks put hot sauce on there. I ain't without the hot sauce. Not on my pizza. Barbecue sauce may sound a little good. I got some barbecue sauce in the fridge, but I'll pass on that one this time. I think I'll stick to the ranch for right now. Which is so good. Yeah, I season this crust with different seasonings. I mean, it tastes so good. I use Italian seasoning, basil, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder. I like a lot of seasoning. I like a lot of flavors in my foods. I like for people to be able to taste my food. I don't like bland food. Yeah. You just yeah, I don't like bland food. Oh, I gotta tell y'all about this cake that I attempted to make the other day. So, since I will be starting a new chapter in my life on Monday, I'm getting older. I decided to make a cake for myself. Of course it's keto style, but I decided to do a blueberry cake, and I put a twist on it. Here's the twist. with strawberry icing. Strawberry whipped icing, y'all. So I baked the cake. I followed the instructions. I baked the cake or whatever. I put the blueberries in there. But when I put the blueberries in there, I didn't know that the blueberries would sink down into the bottom of the cake. And I didn't notice it. I made a 2-layer cake, by the way. So the first layer that I cooked in the oven, the blueberries fell down to the bottom and I didn't notice it. So I let that cool off and I put my strawberry icing on there. So I made the second layer. And when I took the second layer out, I noticed it was real like drippy, like wet. Like I noticed it on the first layer, but I didn't think nothing of it. But for the second layer, I was like, let me see what this is. So I flipped it over and I saw that it made my cake soggy. Like the blueberries made my cake soggy. I think it's the juice from the blueberries. I don't know if I was supposed to drain the blueberries first, like dry them out before adding them into the mixture. But the cake was super soggy. I had to stick it back in the oven. I flipped it over to so the bottom side would be up, and then I stuck it back in the oven so that it can cook and dry up. Even though it was done, the blueberries made it so soggy. It just, or the water or the juice from the blueberries made it so soggy. It looked like the cake wasn't done, so I had to put it back in the oven and let it cook on that side. So really, I only had a 1-layer cake because I had to throw away the first layer because it was messed up. I had already put icing on it, so I couldn't put that back in the oven. So yeah, I messed up my cake, y'all. I was so sad because I had high hopes about my cake. Like I was telling everybody about that cake. I'm gonna make me a blueberry cake. It's my first time making a blueberry cake too. Making a cake, period. So it was exciting. And it still was exciting to make. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So whenever I make a cake again, I'll make sure I don't put any blueberries in it. I'll just make it plain and just do some icing. But y'all, that first layer though, when I cut the trim the edges and trim like the little top layer off, the little extra pieces, I put it in a plate and I ate it. It was so good, y'all. That cake was good. This was before I put the icing on there. It was so good. Almost like pancakes. It was so good. I definitely will be making it again. I just won't add the blueberries in it. And I'll end up doubling the ingredients so that I won't have to cook the cake separately. Like mix it all over again, like make the mixture all over again. I can already have it mixed and I just stick it in the oven. Yeah, this pizza is everything. So good. So I have a question for y'all. Y'all can answer this question in the comment section. Have y'all ever, and this is for the ladies, by the way. Ladies, have y'all ever had an old man, like a granddaddy, try to holler at y'all? Bruh. I feel like I attract only old men. I don't know why. Which is so unattractive to me. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some good looking older men. I've seen some good looking older men, but the ones that try to come at me are not what's happening. Like it's a no-go for me. I don't know, I just feel like, dang, do I look old? Or what? Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I have no idea. But I just find it very weird that older guys, like older, like granddaddies, try to holler at me. And the guys that are around my age or a little bit older than me, they don't even look my way. Like, dang, like what's wrong with me? Is anything wrong with me? Please tell me if something is wrong. Let me know, because I need to know what the heck is going on. You know, and this question don't have to just only be for the ladies. It can be for guys too. You know, do y'all guys have older women like grandmas trying to holler at y'all? But you know what? I honestly feel like guys wouldn't really look into it as deep as us women do, because guys tend to like older women anyway. So I don't think it would be much of a problem for a guy, for a woman, an older woman trying to talk to a guy, because most of the time guys like older women, which is kind of weird. But I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. That's what you like, then that's what you like. And since we're on this topic, let's just talk about guys. So this is just a little bit of advice for all the women, all the girls out there that's watching this video. When it comes to guys, especially if you're young, and even if you're not young, but when you're younger, you don't really know much. You're very vulnerable and gullible, and you just, you know, you don't have experience, so you don't really know much. So dealing with a guy is a lot. It's a lot. And I guess it also just depends on whoever the guy is that you're dating. But just be careful. Like, I will advise anyone to just take their time and get to know a person first. And that goes for men too. Men who is looking for a woman, looking for someone to date or marry or whatever. Take your time and get to know the person first. Like, don't rush into anything. When you start rushing into a relationship or rushing to get married or anything like that, it really messes up things. Like, you have to get to know a person before you marry them, before you even get with them. Like, that's how you know what type of personality they have. Like, they may look good on the outside, but you have to get to know who they are in the inside. That's what really matters. The inside is what matters. But yeah, definitely don't rush. Definitely get to know the person. I can't sit up here and say how long it will take for you to get to know a person, but I do know it takes time. You're not going to get to know a person overnight. You may learn some things about them, but you're not going to really and truly get to know who they are overnight. It's going to take some years to really and truly get to know a person. And yes, it's true that people do change. They do change. But for the most part, if you really know who you're dealing with, you'll know how to handle them if they do change. You'll know how to, you know, accept the change that they made and be able to, you know, deal with it and work with it. If you really and truly know who you're dealing with from the beginning. You know, I've seen so many people get married and then their marriage ends within a year, or probably less than that. And it's just sad, because I've noticed now in this generation, a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons. They don't get married with a purpose. They get married just so they can show off their ring or propose to their girlfriend, just so they can be like, oh yeah, I'm engaged, you know. And that's not cute. It's really not. Like, don't nobody care that you can, you know, that you can afford a ring. Like, you can buy a ring for your girlfriend without proposing. It could be like a promise ring or something like that. You don't have to go and propose, especially if you're not serious about it. Like, please don't embarrass yourself, y'all. Like, guys, please, if you're not ready for marriage, do not, I beg you, please, do not waste your time. Because marriage is a very, very big thing. It's a very big responsibility. That's on a whole nother level of maturity. Like, you gotta be right. You gotta get yourself right. Marriage is not a game. And it's not what you see on TV. It's like something way beyond and way deeper than just what you see on TV. You know, nobody is perfect. People are gonna argue. I mean, that's normal, that's life. You're gonna argue. But when things get rough in relationships, you can't just leave. Or you can't just go out and cheat or do whatever you want to do because you angry at that person or you don't want to be around that person at the time. You can't just walk away. It's a lifelong thing. Marriage is a lifelong thing, and you have to stick with it. You have to be there through the hard times. And it's going to be some hard and trying times. Some may go through worse than others, but you got to stick it through. With me, I was raised up, sorry y'all, my camera just stopped recording for some reason. I don't know why. But like I was saying, I was raised learning that when you get married, you're in it for the long haul. Like, it ain't no divorcing. Like, whatever issues you got going on, you're gonna have to tough it out. Unless your spouse have sex with somebody, commits adultery, and then, you know, you can choose to divorce and move on or whatever you want to do. But if it ain't got nothing to do with committing adultery, then whatever issues you got going on, you need to stick it out. And that's why it's so important when you start dating or courting or whatever, you need to make sure you have that trust. Build that trust in that person. Like, make sure you can trust them. Make sure you know how to communicate with them, and make sure they know how to communicate with you. Everything needs to be mutual. Like, one person can't be putting in all the work. The relationship is gonna fall apart if only one person is doing everything. Y'all need to come, like, meet halfway. Like, halfway, literally halfway. So, you know, because if you don't, the relationship's gonna fail. And nobody wants their relationship to fail. So that's why it's so important to know who you're dealing with. Now, there is a debate whether a guy and a girl should live with each other before getting married, or if they should wait to live with each other after they get married. I'm very interested in knowing what you guys think. Do you guys prefer a guy and a girl to live together before marriage or after marriage? What y'all think? Comment below. And also, you learn a lot about a person when you live with them. That is very true. Which makes the debate kind of, you know, the topic kind of tricky and sticky, because the Bible says that you know, should wait till after you're married to live together, not shack up before you get married. But you do learn a lot about a person before you, if you choose not to marry them but live together, you do learn a lot about a person when you live with them. You learn a lot. I don't really know how that will work if you marry somebody first and then start living with them. But then it's all about, I guess it will be all about you getting to know the person, like really and truly knowing who they are. You may not know their ways or habits of living, their lifestyle. I mean, you would kind of know, because if you would go visit them at their house, you would know. But when it comes to just like you and that person, I can understand how that's a bit different. But it's just interesting to me what everybody else thinks about that. So definitely, just say how you feel. Like, what would you prefer? I always thought that was an interesting thing. So many people have so many different opinions about it, I just want to know what y'all think about it, what y'all prefer. And also, back to talking about relationships. Please, if you can, keep people out your business. You don't want other people getting into your relationship. It can tear apart a relationship really quick. I know a lot of you guys have friends, have family that, you know, want to help you, want to be there for you, want to give you advice or whatever about your relationship. But please, and it's okay to do that, to, you know, get advice from them. But don't have your family all in your business. What goes on between you and your spouse stays between you and your spouse for the most part. Unless it's something that you really need advice on, and that's when you go to your friend, or that's when you go to your parents or your sister or your brother or your aunt or your grandma or whoever. Just please, y'all, don't let other folks get into your head. Make your own decisions. You are an adult. You're grown. You know, you can make your own decisions. Just be careful when you do make your own decisions, and be careful when you take advice from other people, because some people are low down, and they'll tell you something, you know, that you shouldn't really be doing. They'll tell you to do it, and you'll probably do it just because you feel like that they right, and then you can mess up your relationship. And be careful who your friends are too, because you have some people that are really like low down, that are snakes, and that want to see you fail. They may seem and act like they want to see you succeed and be successful, but they really don't inside of you hurt because they're hurting. Be careful. And you got to be careful with family members too, because it's so sad, but you have some family members that don't want you to succeed in life. They want you to fail. They want you to be miserable because they're probably miserable. So just be careful who you tell your business to, and you'll be good. And keep God first. Keep God first. If you keep God first in your life, in your relationship, everything else will fall into place. Everything else will fall into place. That is a known fact. But you have to have that faith in Him, and just let Him, you know, handle anything. Let him handle all your anxieties, any issues, anything you have. Let Him handle that. Don't try to fix it on your own, because we're imperfect people, and we can't fix it on our own. What we can do is make things worse. That's always an option. That's always possible, making things worse. So just let God handle it. God will fix it. And also, for people who are not married, or for someone that's just, you know, trying to get out there and date and stuff, just be careful with that too, because these guys around here ain't no good. They low down. They just low down. And some guys will have whole girlfriends or whole wives out here trying to date somebody. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand. You got a lot of cheaters around here. Have y'all seen the show called Cheaters? I missed that show. That show was hilarious. But seriously though, you have these men out here pretending to be single with whole wives at home. They got a whole family at home with kids, but they out here trying to talk to you. Make sure you peep certain stuff, y'all. Ladies, please make sure you peep certain things that the guy does. The sign, and one thing that us women don't catch in the beginning, when we start talking to a guy and we like the guy, we don't catch the signs. The signs are already there in our face, and we don't see the signs. We be so blinded by, oh, that's just so sweet, and oh, he's different, like I like him, I'm digging him. Like, okay, no, pay attention, sis. The signs are always there in the beginning. They may not be really big signs, but they're signs that are important. Red flags. So when you see a potential red flag, that's God letting you know, look, sis, he may not be the one for you. Look at what he doing. So please be careful, y'all. Please be careful. You don't want to be stuck in no situation you can't get out of. It's not good. Not cool at all. Not at all. I'm about to go and clean up now. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. Just random talk, little girl chit chat time, story time. I hope you guys learned something from this little talk. If y'all have any questions, y'all can comment below. And if y'all like when I talk like this, or talk about different topics like this, let me know so that I can record more videos of me having some girl time, talking, chit chat. Because I like talking about stuff like this. I feel like we all need to, you know, be schooled on some stuff or know about something, especially when it comes to guys and relationships. Like, it's always somebody that has been through more than what you have been through, and you can learn so much from them. So if you guys like this, then let me know in the comments below. Let me know. They kind of rhyme. But yeah, I definitely will be doing more videos like this. I'm excited. So I will see you guys later. Mwah. What's up, y'all? So currently I am in the car waiting for my friend to come pick me up. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. My friend randomly decided to text me and ask me to come with him to the store. So we're about to go to Walmart, and I'm too lazy to walk back up the steps. So I just decided to get in the car and wait for him to come pick me up. So yeah, I hope y'all had a wonderful Saturday. It looks like my friend is here. So here we go.
Are you waiting in your car?
Hey, Vance. Hey. Say hey.
Hey.
Yes, I was. I was too lazy to go back up the steps.
I'm so mysterious, Nas and Nasty's the alias. Everything platinum, I glow. Cadillac trucks pulling up to the door. On top, out the car, lounge at the bar. We spin a thou, we wow, look how rowdy we are. I feel like $1 million. Feel me holler to the max with the Benz and chrome wheel and polish. Thugs and renters to the players and ballers. Sexy mamas, fly ladies looking proper. Look good enough to be taking shopping. Earrings, bracelets, now you rocking. Your body's so nice that I give you this option. Let you wear my big chain if we get it poppin'.
Jordan, say what's your price?
These shorts now. So we're finally at our destination, you guys. Walmart. For everybody and their grandma and their mama and dad to go.
Now let's say you owe.
Yeah, owe me back like you owe your rent. Owe me back like it's money I lent.
I am about to get a few things myself that I forgot to get earlier today. So I gotta find it though.
Yesterday I kept something going to me and my wife. I was like, well, I'm going to Walmart. Damn now. We're at Walmart. Get the big everything.
How they not have water? Come on. No water. No water. I don't drink Deer Park. That's nasty. Ew. This is saddening. This is ridiculous. Like, can't even get no water. How many of y'all drink Deer Park water? Comment below if you drink Deer Park water. I can't get with it. It's disgusting. Nasty. Water don't even supposed to have a taste, and Deer Park water has a taste, and it's not even a good taste. It's just disgusting. Let me guess, you drink Deer Park water?
I drink water.
This man drink Deer Park water, y'all. You nasty, bro.
Sorry.
So we're looking at some bacon and sausage right now. And my camera dying. My camera's dying.
Why'd your camera land?
It's dying.
Oh. You using all day?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
But I charged it. I kind of probably overcharged the battery because I left it on the charger yesterday for a long time. So might have to go buy a new battery.
You got it yesterday, didn't you? You just got it yesterday.
Just got one yesterday.
Yeah, right.
I had this for like 3 weeks now. Well, you guys, my battery is dying. Well, the camera is dying, so I will see you guys later.